welcome to this discussion today. My name is Emma and we are here to introduce you to the executive mindset to further your understanding of our mental fitness coaching and help answer any questions that you might have about what that coaching entails and how it might benefit you as a business leader. Delighted to be joined today by three very successful business leaders, all of whom have completed the mental fitness coaching from the executive mindset. So first and foremost, I will ask each of them to introduce themselves, starting with Graham Whiley. Over to you, Graham.
Hello, everybody. I'm Graham Whiley. I'm Director and Mental Fitness Coach at the Executive Mindset. I've been coaching business leaders and their teams from around the world for the last 20 years or so. And I've had the privilege and pleasure of working with both Sarah and Ffrancon on their mental fitness journey. And I'm looking forward to the chat we're going to have about that very subject.
Thanks, Graham. So next, over to you, Ffrancon.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Ffrancon Williams. I'm Chief Executive of ADRA, a housing association based in North Wales, and I've just completed the 6-week intensive training programme, and I'm now signed up for the 12-month programme. And I hope to share with you some of my learnings on the mental fitness journey.
Thanks, Ffrancon. And finally, over to you, Sarah.
Hello, I'm Sarah Davies, Professional Services Director at Pennington Choices, and I've also recently completed the 6-week intensive programme, and I'm now continuing with the further 3-month programme.
Fantastic, thanks everyone. So I'll kick off with our first question, which is to you, Graham. So having been a coach for so many years and helped many executives, CEOs and senior managers, what made this coaching different for you and propelled you to launch the executive mindset?
I was struck by the scientific research pulling together so many coaching and life skills into one simple, single operating system. And it helps people deal with negative emotions, stresses, pressures of work in a way which helps them reduce their impact quite enormously. And seeing from my own experience and that of the people around me, I just wanted to share that as far and as wide as I possibly could.
So really the science-based approach that resonated with you. Thanks, Graham. So next question to you, Ffrancon. Had you completed any other coaching programs in the past, and what did and didn't work for you about those?
Yes, I've completed a number of coaching programs over the years, and I have to say I've benefited from them all. But those coaching programs tended to focus on sort of workplace solutions, coaching workplace solutions to particular problems you might have had in and around the workplace. But I think this executive mindset coaching is very different, as Graham alluded. It sort of focuses on your mindset, and in particular addressing some negative thought processes that may have been running or are running and holding you back or limiting your performance.
Fantastic. So really about the mindset. Thank you. So Sarah, when you first discovered mental fitness coaching, what was your initial reaction?
So I was really curious. So it resonated with me. It made sense. The concept of exercising your mind to strengthen it, sort of build resilience and improve performance, really interested me. I also like the scientific element. So distilling lots of really sort of complicated and difficult to understand for me anyway, neuroscientific concepts into a set of practical tools was really interesting.
Fantastic. Thanks, Sarah. And Graham, for the benefit of anyone who hasn't heard of the executive mindset, could you tell us a bit more about what mental fitness is and describe the programme?
The mental fitness programme starts with an intensive 6-week course, as Ffrancon mentioned, and it helps you identify what is driving these emotions with you. And it's based on the scientific research of Shazad Shamin, a scientist based in California. It gives you a whole series of tools to take control of your mind and your approach to life's challenges. And on a daily basis, you get a series of exercises to help you build up your expertise of identifying these challenges and exactly how you're going to overcome them. Combines over time to give you the ability to improve your life and quality of life and the positive way in which you're able to approach it.
And for people taking part, it's really about building a goal at the start and setting out to achieve those goals. Do those goals have to be work orientated?
Generally speaking, yes, but many coaching goals spill over into your private life. So improving your emotional intelligence, better work-life balance. All of these things don't just stop in the office environment. You take them home with you.
So Ffrancon, why did you begin mental fitness coaching and what were the goals that you hoped to achieve?
Some years ago, I trained to become an NLP coach, and I've been putting that into practice since then, and I've enjoyed that. And I felt that this mindset coaching was a natural progression to that. And it provides, as Graham said, practical tools and techniques so that you can change the way you think and address some of the negative thinking that's going on and change those into more positive ones. I also felt that at this point in my career, it kind of contributed to my personal development as a leader, and I'm always keen to progress my own development. And then in terms of goals that I set myself, they were quite straightforward ones, really. And they were to be less anxious and to spend less time worrying about things, and generally to improve relationships, and hopefully by achieving those to be happier as a result.
Great, really positive goals there. And Sarah, same question to you. Why did you start mental fitness coaching and what goals did you set out to achieve?
Yeah, so for me, it was all about creating more space. And I've got a very full life, as we all do nowadays. And I didn't want to change this, but just wanted to make sure that I'm firing on all cylinders in every aspect. To do this, we all need to prioritise rest and having moments for ourselves. And the structure of this programme really helped me to achieve this. So we don't have to be actively kind of thinking at every moment of the day, which was really interesting for me. And actually just learning to be present and more mindful was crucial.
And Ffrancon, how did you find the coaching? Was it easy to fit into a really busy week?
Well, the coaching is supported by a really great app, which is like the backbone, and you refer to it almost on a daily basis. So it's easy to use. It has great content, and the content is refreshed on a regular basis. So I found that really, really useful. And as Sarah alluded, there are daily exercises to carry out. And whilst those exercises don't take more than 10 minutes out of your entire working day, I have to admit to struggling to achieve those, certainly in the first few weeks. And that was partly because of the way I structured my workday. I was just taking too much on, and I couldn't have been that efficient looking back. So I needed to do something about that. So I changed that. That's one direct result of carrying out this coaching. So now I take less on, I do things better, I prepare better, and I'm a little bit more disciplined in carrying out the daily exercises, and I'm reaping the benefits of having done so.
Great results. So Sarah, at what point during the coaching programme did you begin to experience the biggest change?
I think it really was within the first week. So as Ffrancon explained, the PQ exercises make you stop at certain points in your day and pause. And although they're usually only around 2 minutes each, actually the impact of taking that moment for yourself, stopping what you're doing, you know, not checking the emails, just pausing, it really was quite powerful. And actually, even though I did struggle at times, as Ffrancon also explained, there really were no excuses not to be able to fit it in.
Fantastic, thanks Sarah. So Graham, some great feedback here. You've coached many other participants through this programme. Are there any real standout success stories that you can share?
Just listening to the fantastic things, the astonishing things that people say always stands out. People saying things like, our team has been completely reborn. Things like, I'm a better parent than I've ever been. Things like, I've done something with my boss I never thought I would ever do. And the one I love the most, even my wife's noticed. So I'm just the lucky guy here. I get to see the impact this brings to people's lives, and it's just a deep joy.
Fantastic. I love that last one as well. So back to you, Ffrancon. Did you achieve the goals that you set out right at the start of the programme, and were there any surprise outcomes for you?
Yes, I think I am achieving the goals. It's a constant journey, but I'm certainly feel more relaxed, and I would say that I'm experiencing a far better work-life balance as a result of this programme. And I suppose the surprise outcome so far for me is that I can now probably put a bad day in the office down to my own indiscipline of not carrying out some of the tools and techniques that you learn on the program.
Yeah, so a real testament to the fact that you need to keep doing it to maintain it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And Sarah, you were coached by Graham as part of a pod of other business leaders. What was that experience like?
It was absolutely great. Being able to share our experiences and talk through how we were all doing was sort of one of the highlights, really. And apart from anything else, helped me to stay accountable. We had to do it because we were doing it as a part of a team. We all had very different goals, but actually people were really open and honest within the pod, and we learned together as we went through the programme.
Fantastic. And Ffrancon, do you think that others around you have noticed a change in you personally or in your approach to things since you've done the programme?
Yeah, I think they have. I'm often told that I look a lot less tired and drawn out than I used to look at the beginning of the programme. So that's always welcome to hear that sort of feedback, and I certainly feel that. I'm also more tolerant of circumstances and people that previously used to stress me.
Fantastic. Physical and mental changes. So Sarah, how do you plan to use and maintain your mental fitness now and in the future?
So consistency is really important now for me, but not perfection. So I've signed up to another 3 months just so that I can make sure that the positive habits I've learned over the previous sort of 6 weeks, I can really embed and build upon and actually do it on my own now.
Fantastic. Yeah, really building on those routines and habits. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
So Graham, there must be some skeptics out there. What would you say to a person who already is successful, considers themselves mentally fit, they're doing a great job and they think that they don't need any coaching? What would you say?
I think skepticism is a very healthy dose of reality on occasion. It can also be a dreadful blindness of opportunity. And really, the program is going to suit anybody who believes that they've got an opportunity to develop, have an open mind and a desire to develop. And the program can take them just as far as they want to go.
Fantastic. And you're actually guaranteeing this program. Could you tell us a little bit about that guarantee, please?
Well, it's very simple. In the 6-week program, if it doesn't deliver all the things we tell you it's going to deliver, nothing to pay. If you embark on the program thereafter, then you travel as far as you want to travel, and when you've finished, you just stop with no further to pay. No long-term commitments. It just gets you to where you want to go at the speed you want to go at.
Fantastic. What a fantastic guarantee. So Ffrancon, did you ever feel like stopping the coaching at any point?
I didn't feel like stopping the coaching, certainly during the first 6 weeks anyway, because I do tend to finish what I take on. That's just the sort of person I am. But I did contemplate at the end of the 6-week program whether to carry on with the next program, and I am so glad that I did sign up for the next program, because at the end of the day, in my view, what you're doing is trying to reverse habits of a lifetime that feed some of these negative thoughts that go through your mind. And the program certainly helps you to keep the momentum going and keep practicing the learning.
Thanks, Ffrancon. And Sarah, do you recommend the executive mindset to others, and who do you think would benefit from the coaching?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we can all always learn and do better. It's just great to open your mind, and this is a really practical way of improving resilience and building mindfulness into everyday life, especially when we're all so busy now.
Fantastic. Thank you, Sarah. Well, nearly time to wrap up our discussion. So I'm going to put my final question over to you, Graham. Why should everybody at home contact the Executive Mindset and begin their own mental fitness coaching program?
Because that would be the first step to living the life that you choose to live.
Fantastic. Simple as that. Well, it was a really insightful discussion. Thanks, everybody. I know that coaching is a really, really personal experience. So thank you again for taking the time to share that with us all. I hope everybody found that a useful conversation at home, and that you've gained a greater understanding of mental fitness and how our programme could benefit you as a leader. If you would like to know more, you can visit our website, theexecutivemindset.co.uk. There's more information on there about the programme. You can meet our coaches, you can get in contact with us, and you can even book a free no obligation session by using the Calendly link on the website. That website again is theexecutivemindset.co.uk, or you can email theexecutivemindset@sagegreen.com. Once again, thank you everybody for taking part today, and thank you everybody at home for watching. So from all of us, goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.